Welcome, everybody. Hello and welcome. My name's Caitlin Gibson. I'm your university arborist here at Oklahoma State University, and I'm so glad you guys are with us today. This is our 13th annual Arbor Day Celebration, and as I look around, I see so many members of our Cowboy family here. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I see members of upper administration. I see members of our tree leadership board. I see Jesse Martin from OG&E, who very kindly donated our 2023 Arbor Day tree this year. And I see people from brand management. Hello, welcome. I want to thank everybody who's watching at home or at their office desk. Thank you for being here. And lastly, I want to thank the Saratian Center and the building managers there, because yesterday, when we thought it might rain, they so graciously offered their lobby for us for this event. But here we are. We put up our tents, which means, of course, it didn't rain, right? But thank you to them. And again, thank you to all members of our Cowboy family. Speaking of that Cowboy family, excuse me while I read from a script for a moment. Just today, I received a message announcing an anonymous donation to the Cowboy Family Tree Care and Maintenance Fund in honor of an emeritus faculty member. I understand a close friend of Dr. Marilyn Waters, PhD, wishes to endow the Arboretum with a gift in her honor. Dr. Waters received her PhD in nutritional sciences from OSU some years ago. She was a faculty member of Oklahoma State University for a number of years. It's my understanding that she is generally nuts, as her PhD's dissertation concerns the topic of pecan growth and manufacturing in Oklahoma. Dr. Waters is retired from the OSU faculty and is now living close to her children in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She's a close friend of many in the Stillwater community. So again, today is Arbor Day. So glad each and every one of you are here, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to celebrate our Cowboy family by planting trees on campus. This is a very special year. As we said earlier, this is the 12th consecutive year we've been awarded the Tree Campus for Higher Education Award through the Arbor Day Foundation. For that, we have to meet 5 different criteria that demonstrate our dedication to our tree care in our forest. For the very first time, we have been named an accredited arboretum. That is an internationally recognized award given through the ArbNet organization. And it also demonstrates our dedication to our forest with a special emphasis on education, outreach, and collaboration. We are also very lucky today to have our first cowboy, Darren Schrum, with us. And if you don't mind, please join us.
Good. So, first of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Waters. That's an awesome gift, and I appreciate her love for OSU and continue to beautify our beautiful campus. It's always a pleasure. I got to do this last year, and the tree's right over there that we got to plant last year. Looks like it's doing great. It's such a joy to be on this campus, and I'm so proud of it whenever we have students that are potential students that come to OSU, and, of course, alumni as well, because when you walk on this campus, you really can't find a place that just isn't beautiful. And I'll just add also is that since we've moved into the president's house last fall, that property is just incredible as well. And I know that goes out to everybody here that has a part in that, and the planning, and it's just so beautiful. And I can't wait for about another 30, 45 days when this campus will be in full bloom. It'll just be incredible to see. So I wanted to make sure I got the name of this tree right. And so I did find out a little bit of history. Apparently it's from kind of the Broken Bow area. I guess they grow down there. But it's called the Green Feather Pond Cypress. And so I'm kind of anxious to see what this thing looks like in several years. But and I also want to thank OG&E for being another kind donor and donating the tree to us. And so anyway, I just want to say thank you for having me out. The campus is always beautiful. Thank you guys for all your hard work. Land crew, everybody that goes out and digs and does all that kind of stuff to keep it beautiful, because it's really pleasant to see every day. And just want to say thank you.
And thank you also. Thank you for your kind words and for your support of our landscape and our forest in general. It means a lot to us to have your support today. Perfect. So we are very proud of our campus forest, which we can now call an arboretum. How cool is that? However, Landscape care always presents its challenges. If we were standing here just a few years ago, the landscape would have looked very different. We lost 5 trees in this location specifically to the October 2020 ice storm, including 2 beautiful mature oak trees that stood right here. And so we've lost, including other winter weather events over the last few years, we've lost about 250 trees, and so reforestation efforts are so important. We planted 240 trees last year, so reforestation efforts are well underway, and we're going to continue that today during our Arbor Day planting. So first, we're going to plant our 2023 Arbor Day tree. It's this cypress right here, donated so graciously by Jesse Martin and OG&E. And we have Renee Schutte here, our SAF president, to tell you a little bit about the tree.
Hi, so my name is Renee Schutte. I am the current SAF chair here at Oklahoma State University. SAF is a nationwide society. There are chapters across a lot of different universities across the U.S., as well as national members in U.S. Forest Service and any other type of service that there is out there for natural resource ecology management type stuff. So a little bit about this green feather pond cypress tree that we have here. As was mentioned before, it is common in southeastern Oklahoma as well as the coastal plains in the U.S. This one will turn into a very large shade tree, as well as it will have a very soft and feathery foliage. We have pond cypress type trees, or pond cypresses actually, over by Theta Ponds, so if you know what those trees look like, you'll know what this one will soon come to be. It has a beautiful orange, rusty red fall foliage that will come out especially in the fall, and it's beautiful, especially for OSU campus. It has a narrow and pyramidal look to it, so it'll be very short with the foliage, but it will grow to be very tall, about 50 feet tall and only about 20 feet wide. It also grows very fast, which will help reforest our campus as fast as we can. It loves the sun, so it loves to be in full sunlight, which is good for right here where we're going to be planting it, as well as it goes good in both wet or dry soils. So when we have our very wet springs but very dry summers, this tree should be able to withstand that and thrive in it. And as the name implies of it, it has a very light and airy look to it for the leaves. So that's where the name green feather pond cypress comes from.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Renee. We're going to hear more from her later. But for now, I would like to call people up to plant our 2023 Arbor Day tree. And let's please start with any members of upper administration who might like to come up. I think it counts. We'll do it together. That way it's not awkward.
Awesome.
Okay?
All right. Awesome. Big scoop. There we go.
Now, I see many members of our FMLS department. Would anybody from our FMLS department like to come? Yes, thank you. Our director, John Lee. I see members of our tree leadership board here. I'm not going to call out names, but if somebody from our tree leadership board, Dr. Kuzmic, thank you. Thank you, Jana Phillips. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hillock. Absolutely. And Dr. Hennessy, you guys are the best. Thank you. If you guys would add some soil to our tree.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you do another shovel full. All right.
Okay, yeah.
We have members of brand management with us. Would anyone from brand management like to come help plant? Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Maybe there'll be a photo of us. Oh. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Is there anybody else who would like to come up and help plant this 2023 Arbor Day tree? Oh, of course, of course. Jesse Martin from OG&E and Ron Tarbutton from our FMLS department will come up and help. Tyler Malley, also from our FMLS department. Awesome, beautiful job. Oh, and we've got some students. Yay! Student participation, that's what we're here for. Good job, everybody. Now, as you can see, we're not quite done with this planting yet. We have to come back and finish filling in a little bit of the soil. We have to cover it with some mulch and some compost. But at this point in time, we are going to travel back in time. Okay, play along with me here. It's 2020. I hope you guys brought your masks. No? Okay, just kidding. Anyway, so we're going to move over just a little bit, and we're going to plant the honorary 2020 Arbor Day tree. It's a maple, and Renee will also tell you a little bit about that tree. So let's get over there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for humoring me and going back in time to 2020, even though it wasn't necessarily the best of times, right? Thank you. So anyway, now it's 2020, and we are honoring Arbor Day. So Renee, would you like to come tell us a little bit about this tree as well?
So, as Caitlin mentioned before, this one's going to be for 2020 because, as most of us know, campus went online for about 8 weeks, starting in the middle of spring break. We were going to do our Arbor Day after that, so unfortunately we weren't able to have the official Arbor Day celebration, but we're able to recreate it this year. So this tree is going to be a Red Point red maple, and red maples have a perennial crown shape as well, but they're more going to be bit more fuller tree than our previous tree is going to be. This one is going to be deciduous, so it will lose its leaves in the fall, coming out to be a very bright red fall color, which I think is always beautiful across campus. This one has blossoms that will bloom from March to April, which are actually edible. And then they develop into samara seeds, which kind of form wing-looking shapes from April to June, which end up being where the maple tree will come from. This is going to be a polygamos tree. So some trees will be males, some will be females, and some will be both male and female on the same tree. As well as for ease of establishment, they will be very good adapting to any environment. So with our soil being very clay-like, it can penetrate through the clay soil and have the roots go out to anything. They love to be in full sun as well as acidic soils, and this one is also another rapid growing tree, so it is going to be able to grow on our campus fast and everything. It can live up to 80 plus years, as well as grow up to 45 feet tall and about 30 feet wide. So.
Yes, beautiful job. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Renee. Thank you very much. Super appreciate it. So at this point in time, again, remember it's 2020. We're doing this for the year 2020, okay? Planting a tree in honor of 2020 Arbor Day, because we didn't get to do it then. Anyway, so same basic principle. Is there anybody who would like to come place soil over our 2020 Arbor Day tree? I think it could be fun if we have a photography class here with us. So I think it could be fun to have our photography kids come up and help us with this tree specifically. Do you guys want to?
Have all you guys grab the shovel at the same time and do it.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else here who would like to help plant this tree today? We've all done as much as we wanted to, right? Okay, thank you. Well, I want to thank Jesse again for being here today from OG&E, for donating the 2023 Arbor Day tree that we planted just before this. And I want to invite anybody who wants to stay and help us finish putting mulch and soil over these tree rings. But before we leave, I want to just impress upon you, and I want to remind you guys that, and especially it's so beautiful, as the students were just up here, we're leaving a legacy by planting a tree. Yesterday I had the opportunity to talk with two very special people in my life. It was like two worlds meeting, and it was wonderful. It was beautiful, and we kind of ended our conversation. Of course, with me, everything comes back to trees, but we ended our conversation by saying how trees leave a legacy. And that's exactly what we're doing here today. We're planting for every member of our cowboy family and leaving a legacy in our campus forest. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Okay, the cameras are off. So if you're afraid, if your camera's shy, don't worry about that because the cameras are off. We can come up and finish planting these trees.